Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Josh Smith. I'm the founder of Aligner Marketing, and we are a marketing growth partner for general dental offices that want to scale by leveraging clear aligners. And in today's video, I want to talk about why most aligner consults simply aren't built for conversion or scale in today's market, and really focusing on why your aligner consult model is actually killing your conversion rates. Now, I've had the pleasure of sitting through countless aligner consults whenever I do my audits, and they almost always follow the same structure. They are 60 to 90 minutes long. They're very clinical, almost like a college lecture, and they're often centered around the idea that the doctor needs to educate the patient into saying yes. Now, on paper, that might sound logical. The more time that you spend educating someone, the more they start to trust you. But in reality, and I hate to break it to you, it's actually the complete opposite that's happening. And more than likely, you're actually talking patients out of treatment. So I want to slow this down and actually have you think about the patient for a second. Let's work to understand the modern patient and how they think and how they make decisions. So think about it like this. This is how I like to explain it. If someone has picked up the phone to schedule a consult with your office, if they have taken the time off of work and school, driven to your office, that person already has high intent. That alone should signal just how serious they are about potentially getting aligners. Most people aren't doing that just to come and BS at a dental office for a day. People are busy, they have other things to attend to, so the intent is high. They want to be there. Another thing to think about is by the time that they're in your office, most have already Googled aligners and have done research behind them. They've compared aligner brands, they've seen price ranges, they've accepted that it's mostly going to be out of pocket, and mentally decided that, hey, I want straighter teeth. So naturally, they're coming in already on a high. To an extent, the patient is already sold on aligners. They're already filled with momentum. Your job from there, or rather the job of the consult, is to move them from where they are now to where they would want to be while keeping that momentum high. However, that's not how most aligner consults are structured, and here's where most offices start to lose the patient. Instead of protecting that momentum, you begin to slow things down. So you stretch out the consult, you info dump, you over explain biomechanics, attachments, staging, refinements, and slowly, without even realizing it, you start introducing doubt. Not because the treatment is wrong, but because too much information at the wrong time creates friction. So in the mind of the patient, they're absorbing all of that information, and to them, it starts to become a bit serious, right? Now they have to go home and think about it, talk it over with their spouse, etc. Here's the most important part of it all. More time does not equal more trust. Patients, they don't trust you because you talked longer. They trust you because you are confident, you are clear, and the process felt simple. Now, the other issue that most practices don't think about is this. Long consults, they don't just hurt your ability to convert, it hurts your ability to scale. If your consults are running, let's say 60 minutes long, you can only see so many people each day. Appointments start to get pushed weeks out, no-shows start to increase, and your pipeline begins to back up. Now, at this point, you're not losing patients because of price, you're losing them because of delay and friction. Momentum dies in waiting rooms and in calendars. This is why we push towards a 30-minute consult model. Not rushed, not robotic, but intentional. Because the truth is, you can get far more buy-in in a focused, high momentum 30-minute consult than you ever will in a dragged out 60-minute one. Speed doesn't cheapen the experience. Speed actually signals confidence. Now you're probably wondering, well, how in the hell are we supposed to structure a consult to be within 30 minutes? I'm going to give you the high level of the structure that we recommend, not as theory, but as something that actually works only if you are willing to make it work. So in the 30-minute consult, you're going to have 4 parts. The first part is check-in and paperwork. This should take no more than 5 minutes. You can actually have patients fill this out before they come in. The second part is you have records and scan. This part should take about 10 minutes. This is where you let visuals do the heavy lifting, scans, photos, seeing their own teeth, Here, you're not convincing someone that they have crowding. You just need to show them. The third part is the doctor exam. Now, this should literally be only about 2 to 3 minutes. It's short, it's focused, it's confident, and then you pass it to your closer. What patients need to see at this point isn't a lecture. They need validation. So you come in to basically confirm that they are a good candidate for aligners. They're in the right place. Your team is going to take great care of them and get them to their desired goal. And then you pass them along to your treatment coordinator or your preferred closer. And lastly, you have the close. This should take around 5 to 12 minutes, depending on the different payment options you have readily available. This is where decisions are made, not through more education, but through clarity around the plan, the timeline, the investment, and the next step. Now, the reason why this model works so well is because it aligns with how people actually make decisions today. People don't buy when they feel overwhelmed. They buy when things feel simple and obvious. When the process feels smooth, modern, and intentional, saying yes feels natural. It's the natural next step. So if your aligner consults are running 60 to 90 minutes long, you're not being thorough, you're accidentally slowing people down. And in a future video, I will break down exactly what happens inside of that 30-minute consult step by step so you can see what this looks like in real life and implement it within your practice. So if you found this video helpful in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with someone you think might find this useful, and I'll catch you in the next one.